we are probably on the two last steps before testing our car. Let's say that you're gonna do this. We're gonna show you on this video, then you're gonna have another video, and this is gonna be all for the car settings as a file, I mean. So now what we're gonna do is putting the axis on the proper position so that this door is gonna open from this position, that the hood is gonna open from the middle position there, it's gonna rotate on the top, same for the boot, same for the right door, same for the wheel, it's gonna rotate from the middle position. And to do that, it's not really hard, you have to just isolate things and go on windows that you can manipulate easily. So the best here is having the left one. So to work on the axis, as you can see when I'm going to the object, when I have it hovered, you have a little axis there that's gonna be bigger. It's just gonna show you where it is and highlight the object. So what we need to do is go in to modify, move, and you're gonna check move axis only there. And now you're gonna move this axis, but as you see it's locked on the Y there. So you can do it manually like that, or you can use the left control pressed and the movement. So when you're doing that, even if you move a little down like that, it's gonna follow the front and back position. But if you move too high, it's gonna go back from its initial position and move top and back. So the goal here is to put it so that where the axis is, the game is gonna take it as a local position to move the object. And for the hood, that's it. It's on the middle, like this. So from the axis position, it's gonna take the hood and move it on this direction. And you do that for all the other parts that does move. So here is the trunk. We on the view that you need to modify it properly. Move it so that it's logical. You can make it open however you want. You can make it really open in a weird way, or you can make it having a logical way. So if I want, I can make it open from the back, like a Ferrari, for example. No, it's not the Ferrari, but what car can have that? Yeah, you figure it out, but just imagine that from here you have the axis position on the back there, and that from this position is gonna take the top to rotate on a circle line. So this top is gonna be here. But as I put it, the axis there is gonna take this position and rotate everything around. So it's gonna open normally. So for this one it was easy because it just must stay on the middle of it. Doesn't really, it's not important for the hood and the boot, the trunk, to be on the exact middle, but for the doors you'll see that we must do it properly. So again, you go on the view, I'm gonna start with the left one, so you move it so that it opens from there, something like that. You can make it completely on the side of it, like on the outside, or you can make it a little inside, so that when you're on the front position it's not completely outside there, but it's taking, for example, the offset, the middle offset of this little position there. Or you can make it completely outside, it's up to you. But because we need the door to open from there and not from there, we have to move it also on the front view or the back one, but it's better for visualizing things that it's on the front. If your part isn't showing properly with lines, like I did before on the other view, you can go there and you keep the wireframe activated by clicking on it. And now you see the different parts of the door. Now I can just zoom in and put it on the middle of the two parts. And let's make it a little more on the top, like that. And to make your life easier for the left side, what I like to do is copy this position so that I'm sure that on the left is gonna be in the exact same position. But when you're on the front, we're gonna place it where it should be. So just go on display, check the copy local axis from one node to another, and you're gonna click the one that you want to keep, and then select the other one that you want to have it in the same position. So you see, it's exactly where the other dual axes were. And now what we can do is just move it to the side, so that we don't have to do it from this view. And again, put it on the middle, on the outside, it's up to you. Depends on your model too. So this is it for the doors. As we were smart enough, we already did the wheel. It's exactly on the middle, so we don't really have to care about that. And now, if you want to have it the easiest way, you leave it like that. But if you want, for example, to make the hood opening only halfway and not having the exact same opening side as in game, for example, let's say that in game it's taking, if I'm right, 70 degrees. So what it's gonna do, it's gonna take this position and it's gonna rotate your object 70 degrees upward, like that. So it's not maybe that much, but the game is always doing the same rotation amount on every cars. And you can affect that rotation, in fact, in the properties there. So when you go in the solid mode, it's going to showcase here the user-defined options. And if you want to control that, you can add values for each axis there. So I'm just going to show you how it looks, and we're going to do it just another time. It's the C. And it should look at something like that, for example. 0, 55, 0, 0, and 0, 0. So what it is, it's like taking a position, X axis, rotation, Y, and Z, and you can affect how it's gonna open. So from the axis, you affect on which position, positive or negative, and the angle. I'm not really sure which one it is. It's maybe 55, 0, or 0 minus 55. Because sometimes it's taking not the left side view but the right one, so you have to negate the values. But again, we're probably gonna see that in another video. So right here I'm not gonna apply it because I just wanted to show you how it can look. So for now the axes are properly done. We have all the dummies with their LUTs. Not gonna do the lights right now. And what we can do right now is go to the last thing to do before starting to set up the car files, which is the car collisions. And for that I'm gonna give you base collisions, and I'm gonna show you everything in the other video part.